Go raw to I say. Mama Seta. Ashite, Shawan vibrations. Every baka. May your mind, buckets, and souls be old. May your omits be sound. May your buckas be leaven off ground when we keep to the breath, the orth, the moth, or the seon, the soul of Ra guides and keeps you old. Ayanma, I say Ra, Ella E say El say I, Christ story chaplain Tata Amen Ra. I, my truth awareness, true talk, can be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma El, that's intelligence, Amenology to Ongodu. This is sound logic, and with all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice. To Ray is Ray 1852. It's 7 on the Gematria. That's their usher number. To Ray, we can expect energy of the Draconian trying to bring something new in. It's also following on a Monday. So there's a lot of symbology here. All right. 852. That gives us 9-7. It gives us on a. So we have to give life breath today because breath has been added to us yesterday. Okay. So we're always giving what we're getting. Okay, so our life is being given new breath today in line with the Draconian usher today. Okay, or I should say to Ray. All right, so in the markets, 9-7 gives us an expectation that they have to bring this thing up to 9-7 if they want to maintain the validity of this instrument. Okay? In order to prove that this is not going anywhere, that it's going to maintain the device that it is to manipulate your behavior, to extract your currency, both etheric and fiat. Then they have to show some will, which translates to strength. Because right now, they are in buy mode. All right? The markets are in buy mode. It's not in sell mode. You shouldn't be buying it now, hoping for a quick return. It's accumulating. I explained weeks ago now when they had the cryptocurrency market value up to $3 trillion. Or perhaps maybe that could have just been Bitcoin alone. I'm not sure. But anyways, it's dropped down below 2 trillion. So where did that money go? Right? It came in and came out. Okay, so that's like money laundering shit. But regardless, whenever that happens, that means they're bringing it down so that they can in turn mark it up. So this is the zone where I would be buying in preparation for that to occur. However, with only 10 days remaining from 1867, or I should say 15 days, really. No. Yeah, 15 days. 52. Plus 15 gives us 67. There's not too much more room. Okay, it takes a lot of time to take the money out of the market. Okay, so they're running out of time to mark it up just to bring it back down again. All right, but on the micro scale, we are on a 7. Okay, so this is when the Ether is getting ready to deliver. Okay, payday's coming. 7, 8, and 9. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay? So they could already be at a high right now. If they raise it up a little bit, it's only to take it back. Okay? Because we're going to be receiving Ether here. So like I said, unless there's a big major event that's drawing everybody's attention, okay, that's causing harm, there's no reason for them to mark the market up along with Bitcoin. If we're getting our Ether, they're not going to give us money too. Okay, that doesn't work like that. All right, it doesn't work like that. As long as you go along with this, you'll be better than if you won't. Okay, yeah, certain times if you're cashing or you're paying yourself, if you're taking profits during 7, 8s, and 9s, yeah, the algorithm, certainly, sometimes it might spike it up just to draw you back in. But if you're just taking profits, you should still have some capital in the game. So allow that to go. It's only when you take everything out and put everything in, this is when you allow the algorithm to fully manipulate you. Okay? If you operate soundly, then you're going to force this to operate correctly because you're going to be making correct choices. You understand? You're not going to be moved by something that's not moving. Okay? You're waiting for it to move so you can move. Okay? So, whatever the price is today, it very well could be the highest it's going to be for this cycle. Okay? This 7-day cycle, which is a 9-day cycle, which for us is a 13-ray cycle. All right? So, because this is a 9-7, resistance for me is $97,000 because that's the small sum of $185,000. Since Bitcoin is not going to be here, it's got to come here. You understand? For me to believe, right? Like I know what it is, but I'm speaking for you. For me to believe that this is something I'm going to continue to give my time. And I shouldn't just get out now and find something else to do. It needs to perform. It needs to do what it was meant to do. Do what it was sold upon. Okay? This is what it has to do, people. All right? I'm not allowing it to say one thing and do another. All right? By my choices, I am enforcing this structure. If it doesn't fall under my structure, I don't fall to these algorithms. Okay, let's go back. All right, so based on what we can see now, right, Bitcoin is not having much interest on going up. Okay, it is parallel to the Ether so that it could take from the Ether. It is not programmed to agree with the Ether. The almond stand. The more volume of Ether we're getting, the more money this thing is going to take out of the system. When we are at a low, it's going to put the money back so that we can re-engage with the system. Okay? It is what it is. Like I said, they are in buy mode. So for Draconians to buy the crypto, they need to bring it down. How far down? I can't tell you that. 88 seems like a pretty good number to me. because it's 8-8. Okay? They work with their numbers because that's all they got. They don't work with the ether. Okay? They work against the ether. Okay? Since our sounds are authority over all things, we have the master chart. We have the master number chart. Okay? So we convert their numbers to sounds because their numbers were created to negate sounds. All right? So that's going to be the crypto shit shower report. We're reminding you that the blockchain is not a financial umbrella you can hold and prevent shithead. I don't consent to the draconian state, nor should you hashtag that in your post. My thoughts are spores that spawn intelligence, then a fungi.org. Don't forget your mental health is directly tied to your etheric compass. You got to reorientate back to Baum. Join Jesus.com. Get the solarization courses going on. Deprogramming, deconstructing, solarization, retethering to Baum because your mental health definitely is tied to your etheric compass. You get access to erectionary.com because the words of the dictionary die your erection. And we expand our ta'angoti because we speak motion. Go to Google, go to Apple, download the Kagadora app. Remember, if it jumps up, in order for it to, in my sense, switch from buying to selling, it needs to go above 97. Okay? Once it reaches above 97, that's when I am thinking of selling. You understand? I am not worried about how far it's going to go. Once it reaches 97, I am going to do what the draconians are doing. If you have 10 coins and it reaches above 97, you can start selling. Sell one. If it reaches 98, sell another one. It reaches 99, sell another one. Reaches 100, sell another one. Reaches 101, sell another one. Reaches 102, sell another one. Reaches 103, sell another one. Reaches 104, sell another one. Okay, reaches 105, sell another one. Reaches 106, sell another one. Reaches 107, that's the last one. You have no more to sell. Okay? You've done very, very well. Now you're waiting. Now you're waiting for it to drop down again. Okay? So you can do that all over again, no matter where the market is. Even if it's down to 20 grand, there's going to be cycles in here. Okay? There's going to be always cycles. Okay? Yeah, it's much better when the market is going up. Okay? But if you're playing spot, you got to recognize and realize what's going on. Okay? And the futures is fake. This is why it's called futures. Okay? So this spends your spot money. So everybody in spot holding bags, we're paying for the futures. Okay? We're paying for it. Okay? You got that. So you can't play that game. As soon as it reaches in a zone when it starts going up, you have to know they are selling it. That's why it's going up, because they want more value for their money. Okay, they're not going to sell you something down here if it's going to go up here. They're going to sell you something here because they're bringing it down here. Okay, that's the way it goes. Okay, if they buy it, that means at some point it's going to be worth more. Okay, so when they're buying it on the way down, that means at some point it's going to go up. Okay, you have to really look at this thing as an unfriendly thing, a trap. It's not good. Okay, you have to pit yourself against it. You can't be aligned with it in the sense that, you're engulfed and in total, you know what I mean? You have to see it for what it is. It's at war with you. Okay, it's at war with you. The minute you recognize and realize that, then you're going to change how you deal with it. Okay, I'm teaching you how to deal with the spirit of this thing, not the actual thing. Okay, if that makes sense. The abstract aspects of the markets is what I'm dealing with, which is sound, which actually should be the objective parts of the market, but it is not. All right. Okay, so as it goes down, you should be having money to be buying it. If you're holding on to it, then you should be prepared for it to go down, right? And then you have to wait for it to go up. I don't play these games. Okay, I don't like to have my money in the market because then it has my emotions in the market. Okay, I put my money in the market at the lowest points, and I only hope after that. Once I give it to the system, I have no control. I could only hope now. Right? You understand this, people. Okay, you have to deal with sound logic. Deal with sound logic, then there's not really too much frustrations and shit like that. All of these types of things, it's just a lot of you're waiting, you're observing, you're watching, for a movement. Okay, you're not scanning the internet looking for stories, watching videos of what they want to tell you, why this is happening, right? 1 week you got the privacy coins up skyrocketing to the moon, and then conveniently the next week a report comes out, Europe is banning them, and then they dive down. Like, these are concerted efforts. Like, the European Union is very much engulfed in the blockchain. They're all part of it. They're all part of the system, people. Okay, they're all part of the grab you. Okay, each one of them is a tooth in the trap. Okay, they're all fangs. You understand this? All right. So go to Jesus.com, sign up, go to Google, go to Apple, download the app, get on the side of sound, and let's help us battle this shit. Okay, let's help us battle this shit. You're all in rooms and all of this types of stuff. Come join me. Okay, come join Sound Logic. All right, this is True Talk.